Hello, world. The world. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Well, anyways, just wanted to mock one of my old previous videos that I watched a little bit of just a few minutes ago. It's called "The Cancer That Kills." It's one of the most craziest, abnormal, ludicrous. I don't even know how to describe that video. It's just weird. And another thing that you people should know is I was not drugged, was not drunk, and I sure in the hell wasn't trying to commit suicide like Matt Hardy was. I was actually really tired. It was like 4:30 in the morning. It was maybe 5 o'clock. I don't know. Maybe that had some effect, but I don't know. If you liked it, comment. But anyways, this is part 3 to the series called WWE Champions. And I sort of changed the name. It was something longer, something evil. Well, maybe not evil, but it wasn't right. So let's get back to business. The next part we're on is who should be the United States champion in my view. Remember, there's 4 parts to every one of these 4 parts. The final part is basically, I'll explain it when we get there. But who do I think should be United States champion? These are people who should represent the United States in a fashionable, terminological way. First of all, I think Booker T should represent the United States Championship. He should be the United States champion. Dude, this is a 5-time world heavyweight champion in the WCW rankings. But those rankings also travel through the bloodstream of the world wrestling entertainment, and now throughout the universe, because it is a form of wrestling. It was, it still is. It might not be a company anymore, but the championship is still in the WWE. The name might be changed, but that doesn't matter. Booker T is just great. He's one of the greatest of all time. He's got the scissors kick, he gets the bookend. He has it all. And he truly has to be one of the greatest of all time. But he's one of the most figurable superstars. He's had the United States title for so many times. He's had it in great rivalries like such Chris Benoit with a guy named Finlay who got fired, recently. He also got rehired in Ireland, I believe it was. And, he's one tough guy. But Booker T is one class athlete. And he also didn't really do that well in TNA because they're not class-worthy athletes. Actually, they have pretty good talent, but their show and their attitude and their charisma just sucks. So, another guy who deserves to be United States heavyweight champion is probably a guy who's not from the United States. A guy who's not... he speaks like this, my friend. He speaks a little foreign. He's not Russian. He's not Velimir. Velimir's gone. Velimir, in my view, did not deserve to be United States champion. No way, no Jose. Okay, actually, he's... Okay. Anyways, Drew McIntyre deserved to be United States champion. Yeah, Drew McIntyre does deserve to be United States champion. But that's only if he can get back up to steam with the company. Supposedly, he's the chosen one for a reason. So far, I haven't seen nothing out of him that proves to me that he's the chosen one in any fashion, besides when he was Intercontinental Champion a few times. So, if he could prove to me in any fashion, I would very, very pick with him, but right now he's a loose link to being one of the future United States champions. Another guy who I deserve... who deserves? Not I deserve, but if their guy deserves to be United States champion, it's not me. I'd be the last person. Another guy who deserves to be the United States heavyweight champion of the world, it has to be Jeff.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. It's not 4 o'clock, 4:50 yet, guys. So I'm not going to be one of those drunk, hallucinant drug addicts like I was in that last video. Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger reminds me of a younger Kurt Angle. A Kurt Angle who didn't get busted 2 weeks in a row, or a month, or 2 months in a row, or whatever the case may be, for drunk driving. What a loser he is. Just like a Matt Hardy situation, but that's another video for another time. But Jack Swagger is an all-athlete, and he's pretty good. All-American for a reason, and he's a tough little bastard. So, if he could win it, anybody could. I also believe that another guy who should be United States champion is, let's see here, let's stroll down the list, JTG. JTG has not been champion, and which makes me give a good feeling that this man may be unemployed next year this time. But besides that, JTG, I think, deserves. He has a little bit of a charisma spell going on. He has a little bit of that attitude that you need to have in order to be somewhat of a champion in any company. You need to have some bit of a charisma. This dude has, he's went from being a champion to not actual champion, but being like a champion in people's minds. Like, he should be champion with Chad Gaspard. Oh, Crime Time was good, but they cried way too much and stole way too much. No, you ain't going to give it to JTG, but I think JTG should be the United States champion. May even have him a rivalry where he steals a championship belt. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. It'd be like bringing back a Latino heat, except the gangster side of Eddie Guerrero. Another guy who deserves to be the United States champion is obviously Jeff. Well, we don't got any Jeff Hardys here, do we? No. Jeff Hardy's probably still behind bars. Anyways, Justin Gabriel would be a perfect contender for this championship, just simply because Justin Gabriel, I think he should be able to hold either the United States title or the Intercontinental. This guy is very good, and it's for a good reason. He's a very good high flyer. He reminds me of a young Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He doesn't really use the same diving cross body, but he does get on that top rope, and he does use that 450 splash as a devastating move, and very few people have kicked out of it. So that's a detriment that he should be the Intercontinental Champion, and I guarantee you that he would be twice the champion that Wade Barrett was just a few months ago. Another man that I believe should be the United States champion is one of the monsters. When he returns from being inactive when Mark Henry took him out, I believe that Kane should come in and become a United States champion. Kane's had the Intercontinental title, he's had the World title, he's been multi-time tag team champion, but he's never been the United States champion. Kane is a freak, and I mean that in a good way. I mean he can sell people very quickly, and he's very good in the ring. And Kane deserves to be the United States champion at least once, and give him credit for that kind of thing. Another guy that I think deserves to be the United States champion is RTruth. RTruth recently, recently, I mean a couple years ago, defeated The Miz to become United States champion, and now they're actually partners in Awesome Truth, which I'll talk about tag teams in the tag team section later on. But really, RTruth deserves to get that second opportunity and get another crack at it again. Maybe show the truth to different people, but right now, most of the truth that he talks is lies, so conspiracy theory, I guess. Another person that deserves to be U.S. champion is let's see here. I would say probably Sin Cara. Sin Cara's young, he's fresh. They're also got this Sin Cara versus Sin Cara kind of thing popping out. Ooh, man, I almost dropped the camera. Sin Cara is like a younger Rey Mysterio kind of thing, and Rey didn't get United States title when he started. He had to work for it, but I think Sin Cara, that's the only championship he can go for, so I think he should fly his way over to it. But right now, that's not even in his scheme. And the last guy that I'm going to pick is going to be probably Tyson Kidd, the very technical dude. I'm not really going to say much about it because I don't really like him, but I think he deserves it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Alright, next we're going to do, this video might be actually a little longer than most. It might be about 15 minutes. Is the Divas. Who out of the Divas deserves to be the Diva Champion? Okay, that's an interesting question. Well, right now, I think Alicia Fox does not deserve to be. Aksana, AJ do not deserve to be champion. I think one person that really stands out right now is Awesome Kong, the formerly known as Awesome Kong, who should be returning within the next 6 months or so. I don't know when exactly she's returning, but when she does, I would like to see her versus Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix is another individual who deserves it. Beth Phoenix and Awesome Kong are both very good powerhouse women, and they would both fight to the death. And it would be very classic matches, but like Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant in women form. Eve Torres should be another good pick of ours, or mine, I guess. She's very flashy. She's one of the top divas, and she obviously deserves it very much. I would say Gao Kim, but Gao Kim got fired. If you're watching this, Gao Kim, I'm sorry. I hope that you have a good career in wrestling and have a happy marriage with your lucky husband, I guess. I don't know what else to say to you. Another woman that deserves to be the champion. I believe Maurice and Natalya both deserve it. They're both foreign international people, and the WWE needs to have more international people as champions. And Natalya is a former champion, and as well as Maurice is, but they need to get their names more out there. Maurice just had surgery, so give her a thumbs up. Yeah, and give me a thumbs up too if you like the video. Natalya, on the other hand, she's more with the Divas of Doom kind of persona right now, and I think that she should maybe even turn face again, which is not really a decrement right now, but maybe feud with Beth Phoenix, and when maybe Beth Phoenix puts Natalya on the shelf, and then that's when the formerly known Awesome Kong comes back, and the rivalry starts up there. And I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think Kelly Kelly deserves it, and the reason really is because Kelly Kelly, she might be Divas champion. She has worked for the company for many years. But she reminds me of the Bella twins a lot. People who do not yet deserve it. They're not yet qualified. Yeah, so it's a thing where you just get these crazy emotions when you talk about this kind of stuff, and Kelly Kelly is a very phenomenal athlete. I think she will be ready in the future, but as of right now, in part 3, she's not ready. But part 4, the final part 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, part 4 is basically going to be essentially finishing this up and talking about what tag teams. So I'll create a few tag teams and then get your guys' opinions on that. Also, I'm writing a wrestling story, as a few of you may know, and I'm going to go over some of the pay-per-view ideas that I have. So that's what's going to be in part 4, and stay tuned. I hope to get some comments from somebody out there in the world of YouTube. So thank you, and have a great night. And I will have a great night here at Ball State University. Thank you.